All right, let's see if I can get to the chair without falling down. There you go, got a good shot of my backside. All right, well, let's cue the music. What's up, YouTube? It's this guy, Jeremy McDonald. Let me hear you say it. One of your very favorite people with Parkinson's. Of course, that's Jeremy, also known as J-Mac, Jeremy Mac. Let's do this thing. All right, and here with my brand new Cardinals hat, as you can tell. I'm a big baseball fan. Cardinals kind of doing okay this year, but that's enough about that. All right, all my contact information and my podcast information will be in the description below. All right, so I'm here to talk to you today about my latest MDS appointment, movement disorder specialist. For those of you who don't know, she specializes, or they specialize, my doctor is a female, specialize in Parkinson's disease or MS and, ALS and things like that. So what I found out was what I pretty much knew. I go every 6 months. She told me, well, first of all, they asked me, do you have anything that you want to report or that you noticed? And I said, well, I am noticing my tremors getting pretty bad on my right side. And she, of course, confirmed that. Just for those of you who don't know, they make you do things like this. They make you do the light bulb motion, touch your nose, flip your hand like that, to see if you've got the rotation, and they make you walk across the room and see if you swing your arms. I will throw up a picture of me in my Bramstein shirt here. That was me in the doctor's office. I was feeling particularly crappy that day, but I always have to put a brave face on it. So I'm giving you a big smile, which I was not really feeling at the time. It was a particularly rough day because my best friend, who my Homeschoolers from Hell podcast, which I kind of started posting again, he died 10 years ago on May the 4th, which was my appointment, which is also May the 4th be with you, the Star Wars day, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan, or not so much the newer stuff, but the older stuff. So it was a real mixed bag, really kind of feeling off and out of it. And my wife she could tell. And the hardest thing about those appointments is not the tests, because I knew I was going to be slower and stiffer. It's having to hold a mirror up to yourself and kind of acknowledge that it's getting worse. I mean, Parkinson's doesn't get better. It's a degenerative illness, for those of you guys who don't know. I think most people do know at this point. The only real way to stop it or slow it down more, you can't really stop it, but slow it down, is to exercise, which I think in one of my last couple videos I said that I went from 30-minute workouts to 45-minute workouts. I've been doing some strength training, so I don't know if you can see there's my little muscle. But I have noticed some more definition in my shoulders and neck. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but I've been doing push-ups and crunches and arm curls and stuff like that, as well as walking. One of the things I wanted to do for my birthday, which is on the 18th, which I'm going to be 50, it's really staggering to me. Some days I wake up and I feel 80, but then when I get going, I feel like I'm, 25 again mentally, maybe more like 15. Ask my wife. One of the things I wanted to do for my birthday, my wife said, what do you want to do? I said, I don't want anything. I said, one of the things I want to do is go to the St. Louis Holocaust Museum, because I'm a big World War II buff, and I would like to pay my respects to the Jewish people and just kind of absorb the history of that place. And the other thing I wanted to do was walk this lake by my house. It's a 3.5-mile loop. And I said I wanted to do that. I planned on doing it with her, but the other morning, Monday morning, I got out, I felt so damn loose, and just, my strides were big, my arms were moving. I ended up doing it by myself, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, so that's one mission accomplished. I don't know what else to say. By the way, I got a lot of love on Facebook from my post about my MDS appointment. They're never going to tell me you're doing better. I mean, I guess that one time I went, they said your motor tests are a little better. But here's the thing about Parkinson's: your motor functions can fluctuate throughout the day, or even from day to day. Normally I wouldn't walk 3.5 miles. Normally I walk 2, but I was feeling so good I just walked 3.5 miles, which was really I really show my muscles there. So, yeah, but that's all the news that is news at this end. Just trying to stay busy. My son's getting ready to graduate middle school. He starts going to high school in the fall, which is crazy, and I'm still grappling with the fact that I'm 50. I know a lot of my viewers are older than me, quite a bit older than me, but my salute to you for making it longer than 50, because 50 is a big number, and I never thought I'd get here with Parkinson's. When I was first diagnosed, I really didn't want to think about it, but here I am, still doing videos, still doing relatively well, still watching my movies and drinking my wine and hanging out with my family. So leave a comment, let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know if there's anything you would like me to talk about. I'm kind of, oh, by the way, I'm shutting down my Patreon. Thanks to all the people that subscribed and supported. It just didn't really take off like I wanted it to, and it's nobody's fault. Maybe I didn't have the right content. Maybe I just overestimated the desire on the part of the internet for more Jeremy Mack in their face. But yeah, if you want to check out my podcast, Homeschoolers from Hell, it's more explicit. We talk about dirty topics. We would get drunk and talk about crazy stuff. And then of course You Said Whaaa with Michelle, formerly of Slow Dancing with Parkinson's. So I wish you guys were here with me right now. It's so beautiful. I'm really enjoying the weather. St. Louis can be rather unpredictable, but it's actually been, other than a couple patches of storms, which blew over here pretty quickly, it's been pretty nice. So wish you all were here, but you can't be. But I can say peace and love from the beautiful city of St. Louis and my beautiful deck.